Yes, this is what's on Jones. I want to talk about the UFC 148. This is my review of this great card. This was a good show, good card, good main event. Buy it. Well worth your money. Let's talk about the hype matches first. The two hype matches. Anderson Silva versus Chael Sonnen, of course, and Tito Ortiz versus Forrest Griffin. Now, Tito Ortiz versus Forrest Griffin. I've had picked, Forrest Griffin to win this fight, and Forrest Griffin won. He won this fight. But guess what? After the fight was over, this man pulls a sequel to his fight with Anderson Silva and literally runs out of the cage. He runs out of the cage again because basically he thought he had lost. That's why I'm guessing why he had ran out of the cage, because he was disappointed with the fact that he literally had thought that he had lost. That's what was going on through his mind. Now, as he's running out of this cage, I'm thinking, what the hell are you doing? I mean, like, you couldn't see that you was winning? No, I saw that he was winning. He landed the most punches, he landed the most kicks. He basically dominated him like he did in their last fight. In their second fight. So he had thought they was losing. He thought that he was losing. He thought he had lost the fight. So he had literally ran out of the cage. And guess what? Dana White had to literally chase him to bring his ass right back to the cage so he can, at least stand there so they can announce the winner. And he had won. So he clearly was shocked. And he got booed. He got booed out of the cage. He got booed back into the cage. He interviewed Tito Ortiz, in his last fight, and he was getting booed. There was just a bunch of boos going on as he was interviewing, Tito Ortiz about his last fight. And it shouldn't have been that way. It should have been a bunch of cheers. But he did, Tito Ortiz did have that, those cheers when he got inducted into the Hall of Fame. So I guess he didn't need it right then and there. But it would have been nice to have it right then and there. But we couldn't get a bunch of cheers right then and there for his last interview because of Forrest Griffin literally running out of the ring like a little girl, pulling a little sequel right there. But we're going to move on from that. We're going to get on to what everybody's been waiting on. The fight between Chael Sonnen and Anderson Silva. Great finish. Anderson Silva is the best fighter in the world. He beats Chael Sonnen. Anderson Silva beats Chael Sonnen. Clearly, he knocks him out. In this fight, the last fight, he made him tap out. This time, he knocks him out. So, whatever, no matter how you feel about Anderson Silva, he's a great fighter. Those last two fights, not his last two fights, those two fights that everybody hates and thought were boring, which were boring, the fight he had with Damian Maia, the fight he had with Tyler Latest, forget those damn fights. Forget them. If you're still holding on to that, the fact that he put on a lackluster performance, get over that. Get over that. Who cares? That was a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I don't even remember how long it was. But Anderson Silva is the greatest of all time. This man has the most wins in the UFC. Nobody defend their title more than him. He beats Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen, the chatterbox Chael Sonnen, and he knocks this man out. He knocks him out. Clearly. So, where does Chael Sonnen go from here? Where does Anderson Silva go from here? I don't know if Anderson is going to retire. I don't think he should, because he still got more to give to MMA to me. I don't think the man should retire. If he does retire, he's going to retire the greatest of all time. I tell you that right now. Unlike Fedor, he's going to retire the greatest of all time and at the top of his game. So, who's going to get the next middleweight title shot? I have no idea. It might be Rich Franklin, but I don't think it should be just yet. The next Anderson Silva fight we probably should see is John Jones versus Anderson Silva. Although John Jones has to have this fight with Dan Henderson and beat him. But that's the next fight we need to see. Let's be honest. That's the next fight we need to see. And if Anderson Silva beats him, then maybe he can retire. But the Chael Sonnen versus Anderson Silva fight was a great fight. I don't know what the hell was Chael Sonnen thinking, trying to get up a spinning back fist. That's not your style. No, that's not his style. Let's be honest here. That is not Chael Sonnen's style. A spinning back fist? So, that's all I feel about that. This is what's on Jones. If you haven't done so, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm out.